So a bunch of time has passed since Abraham has lost his wife Sarah, and he turns his attention to his son, more specifically, finding a wife for his son. Now, this love story involves a journey through the desert, a well, a whole bunch of camels, and a nose ring, just like most modern love stories do. So let's find out exactly what happens on today's Sketchbook Bible Story. Genesis 24, Part 1. By that time, Abraham was very old. The Lord had blessed him in every way. The best servant in his house was in charge of everything he had. Abraham said to him, "Put your hand under my thigh. The Lord is the God of heaven and the God of earth. I want you to make a promise with an oath in his name. I'm living among the people of Canaan, but I want you to promise me that you won't get a wife for my son from their daughters. Instead, promise me that you will go to my country and to my own relatives, get a wife for my son Isaac from there." The servant asked him, "What if the woman doesn't want to come back with me to this land? Then should I take your son back to the country you came from?" "Make sure you don't take my son back there," Abraham said. "The Lord, the God of heaven, took me away from my father's family. He brought me out of my own land, and he made me a promise with an oath. He said, 'I will give this land to your family after you. The Lord will send his angel ahead of you, so you will be able to get a wife for my son there. The woman may not want to come back with you. If she doesn't, you will be free from your oath, but don't take my son back there.' So the servant put his hand under Abraham's thigh. He promised with an oath to do what his master wanted. The servant took 10 of his master's camels and left. He took with him all kinds of good things from his master. He started out for Aram, Naharaim. He made his way to the town of Nahor. He stopped near the well outside the town. There he made the camels get down on their knees. It was almost evening. It was the time when women go out to get water. Then he prayed, 'Lord, you are the God of my master, Abraham. Give me success today. Be kind to my master, Abraham. I'm standing beside this spring. The daughters of the people who live in the town are coming out here to get water. I will speak to a young woman. I will say, "Please lower your jar so I can have a drink." Suppose she says, "Have a drink of water, and I'll get some for your camels too." Then let her be the one that you have chosen for your servant Isaac. That's how I'll know you have been kind to my master." Before he had finished praying, Rebekah came out. She had a jar on her shoulder. She was the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Milcah. Milcah was the wife of Abraham's brother Nahor. The young woman was very beautiful. She went down to the spring. She filled her jar and came up again. The servant hurried to meet her. He said, "Please, give me a little water from your jar." "Have a drink, sir," she said. She quickly lowered the jar to her hands, and she gave him a drink. After she had given him a drink, she said, "I'll get water for your camels too. I'll keep doing it until they finish drinking." So she quickly emptied her jar into the stone tub. Then she ran back to the well to get more water. She got enough for all of his camels. The man didn't say a word. He watched her closely. He wanted to learn whether the Lord had given him success on the journey he had made. The camels finished drinking. Then the man took out a gold nose ring. It weighed 1/5 of an ounce. He also took out 2 gold bracelets. They weighed 4 ounces. Then he asked, "Whose daughter are you? And please, tell me something else. Is there room in your father's house for us? Can we spend the night there?" She answered, "I am the daughter of Bethuel. He's the son of Milcah, had by Nahor." She continued, "We have plenty of straw and feed for your camels. We also have room for you to spend the night." Then the man bowed down and worshipped the Lord. He said, "I praise the Lord, the God of my master Abraham. He hasn't stopped being kind and faithful to my master. The Lord has led me on this journey. He has brought me to the house of my master's relatives." The young woman ran home. She told her mother's family what had happened. Rebekah had a brother named Laban. He hurried out to the spring to meet the man. Laban had seen the nose ring, he had seen the bracelets on his sister's arms, and he had heard Rebekah tell what the man had said to her. So he went out to the man. He found him standing by the camels near the spring. "The Lord has given you his blessing," he said. "So come, why are you standing out here? I've prepared my house for you. I also have a place for the camels." And that is part 1 of Genesis chapter 24. Hey, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the episodes coming up. And if you like today's video, maybe consider sharing it with somebody who you think may want to come along on this journey through the Bible with Sketchbook Bible Stories. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.